Eileo guys, and welcome back. So the schedule maintenance notes for tomorrow has went up a little bit earlier today, but of course your boy had stuff to do, so I'm finally taking a look at it now. I briefly skimmed through it, but I figured I would go ahead and make a video on it because why not, man? Why not? But anyways, so the Knuckles has come to an end, so we can no longer capture Knuckles, but there will be a special Guardian Dungeon for Knuckles from August 31st to September 1st, so if you need a couple more Knuckles, especially for new players that might want to keep Knuckles for future Nat 4 rebirths, because I don't recommend Benjamin, then definitely try and earn some Knuckles now if you can, and for everyone that's been playing so far, you can get you an extra couple Knuckles, especially from the Lupin dungeon and this dungeon as well. You can get a couple more to throw in the blender. And then Shadow is coming for Clans Fest, which if you guys saw my live stream, I did not get one. So at the moment I am at maybe 2 Shadows at the Lupin dungeon. So right now I have no hope. I just have no hope of getting Shadow. If I can get one more, maybe I'll use like a Super Holy Gleam if that's obtainable for, not, I wouldn't say a reasonable price, but at least the first one ever in the game is like obtainable. I might do it for that. But other than that, if I can't get Shadow to Evo 3, oh well. It's a game at the end of the day. You got to remember that. But there's a couple of Sonic packages, so if you want to buy Sonic, Tails, or Knuckles because you missed out on them, you can do that. You can also buy Silver or Shadow. I don't know how much these are going to cost, but they're probably going to be pretty pricey. I would say Shadow is worth it, but it's really up to you to decide what's worth it for you. In my opinion, I probably won't be getting the packages. I mean, I never bought a package before, but I probably won't, just because Shadow would be amazing to have, especially with not having a light succubus. But is it like game breaking, super duper amazing? It is super duper amazing, but it's not like game breaking. It's not as amazing as Fire Jacket, in my opinion. It's pretty close, but it's not like Fire Jacket when he first came out. And then after that, the Super Evos for Wild Fang is coming in. We got some of that action going on. I wonder if my cat moved my webcam. It feels slightly off. Just ever so slightly. Maybe I'm insane. But the new costume will be out with the different colors, which is great. And then Camilla has been added to the Astro Guide after tonight, whatever, when the update hits. So we're going to have light and dark Camilla. Definitely not a fan of those glasses. I hope for at least one evolution. Like, part of her move is like where she takes those glasses off, but she'll probably just keep them on. But the capture time for Light Camilla will start from September 10th to September 24th. So September 6th to 10th is just a pre-festival, but September 10th to the 24th, my boys. So we have 14 days to catch Camilla, which is awful. That is just awful. Light Camilla will spawn in adventure during the festival. The encounter rate is lower than rare Astromon rate and higher than super rare Astromon's rate. What does that even mean? The encounter rate is lower than the rare Astromon's rate. Okay. So if the rare Astromon rate is, I don't know, let's say 2%, it's lower than 2%, but it's higher than super rare. So, okay. So they're saying it's in between rare and super rare. Okay. Just the way it was worded was kind of weird. In between super rare and rare, which basically means this is going to be a bad time. I may be wrong, but I'm already foreseeing this is going to be a bad time. Maybe not as worse as Sarah when she first came out, but oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And it doesn't matter if you guys are farming for Camilla, then if you can only do normal as fast as possible and you're trying to farm for her only, do normal. If you can do hard and extreme, then do those. And then for Dark Camilla, you need 2 Evo 2 Light Camillas. So we need more than 16. Well, we need more than 32 total if you want to Evo 3 both of them. I don't know stats yet. We'll find that out tomorrow. But we'll need at least, 32. We need 4 for Evo 2, 4 for Evo 2. So we're looking at least 40 Camillas total, minimum. And I don't know if the dark one's square reliant, so if she is, rest in peace, man. I always get screwed with the fusion. I always get triangle, diamond. every single time. I have 3 Gatitos as proof. I have all kinds of Mons as proof. But Mini Sarah and Mini Tina are coming back. They will be in a Lupin dungeon. So my boys, to all those out there, especially my dudes on Discord, to all of you guys out there without a Fire Siegfried, without a Fire Draka, without a Dark Mona, a Dark Tina, a Dark Sarah, a Light Sarah, even a Light Tina, even though they're not that great, but they're still better than nothing. For all of the people that don't have a Mon on a Siphon set that is a perfectly good wave clearer, this is your time right now. This is your time. What I suggest doing, especially for newer players, if you guys need help, feel free to come to the Discord. We can help you there. But for new players, run every day. Do all the Lupin, like get all your clues for the Lupin dungeon. Save them up to the very, very last day and just bust out all that Lupin if you need to. Just to get your Mons up, like maybe you need to raise your Nukers up. Maybe you need to raise a couple of Sea Strikers up. Whatever, as best as you can. Try and do it the very last day or the second to last day. That way, if you can't do it the last day, you've only missed out on 3 runs versus all of them. But I implore you guys, this right now is prime time. I don't care if you get Light Mini Sarah. That's better than nothing. That's a lot easier to get and a lot faster to get than Evo Thring and Fire Siegfried. I mean, I can't implore this enough. And then we have the special season for the Champion League that will be added. The league is 3-round PvP battle with a team of 12 Atramons in offense and 15 in defense. Champions League will be assist boss after completing a particular stage of the adventure arena. So to all of those done with story, we can always go there. Every month there will be a chosen specific Astramon that won't be able to be used in Champions League. Only one of the same element can be used for both offense and defensive teams, which is cool. I mean, I don't really do PvP, so it doesn't really matter too much. Package tab has been reorganized, and limited leveling crystal tab. The refill tab has been removed. New packages added. Level up box. Ascension package for light and dark Astromons. Evolution package added. Superstone package. You can't get high fiery eggs, high ocean eggs, or high grassy eggs anymore. Doesn't really matter, especially for arena. I don't know anyone that buys those eggs or any eggs other than the important ones anyways. Light Venus and Dark Venus are back, as well as Light Victoria and Dark Victoria. To the players that don't have a Light or Dark Venus, they are very useful, but if you're only getting one and this package costs more than, I don't know, I would say honestly it shouldn't be more than $5, but I know it's gonna be like $26-30. If it costs that much just for one, you're going to need to at least get a minimum of 4, which is probably going to be, I don't know, $75, $100 roughly. And plus clean them up. Is it worth it? You guys might not like my opinion, but I would say no. I mean, it's great that Light Venus, I mean, I do have both of them, so I'm not really caring about the package too much. But is it worth your money? If you're a collector, then go for it, man. Go for it. But in terms of uses, they can be useful, especially in Titans. But are they super duper game breaking? No, they're very, very useful. But hopefully they'll come back in February. If not, this might be the only chance for right now. But if you're stuck somewhere in the game, are these two going to help you get out of that area that you're stuck at? Probably not. So in my opinion, not super duper worth it. Same thing with the Light and Dark Victoria. I would love to have a Dark Victoria. It's not like super duper important because I'd probably only use her in Dragon's B10, but I don't do Dragon's B10 because Dragon's B10 is a scam anyways, so that's null and void. We get Light Victoria for free unless you gave up your Light Victoria. I know people that have done that, which is understandable. But if you're able to do B10 without her, is it worth the package? I mean, if you really want her, I would just get one and just fuse them all together to get the other ones. But it's a lot more reasonable, in my opinion, than Venus. Definitely a lot more reasonable. And then gems and trinkets inventory maximum capacity expansion. We can now go from 300 gems to 500 gems. We can also filter gems by the kinds and bonus types. Don't really care too much about the trinkets, but that could be filtered according to normal, sacred, and other classifications. The maximum amount of various item stores extended. About freaking time. About freaking time. I mean, I don't know why I would need almost 1 million energy. I don't know why I would need almost 10,000 eggs. I definitely know why I need almost 100,000 fruits. I definitely understand why I need 100,000 books, and especially the special stone craft materials. I definitely understand that. Some of them are just a little bit crazy, but I guess if you're gonna do one, do them all. But that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then Balinese Vulpinus Rain super skill. What does that change? What does that mean? Anyways, it just says that the attack is not changed, but it just hits more. And then we have auto option for dragon, so we can auto battle in there. The time of applying skill books to level up has been reduced. I wish it was just instant anyways. Content adjustment. The abnormal immunity of bosses on the first and second content normal has been fixed. After the update, bosses on first and second content normal are not immune to passive skills such as stun and shock. From now on, we can use Mini Tina as rebirth material, but I'm assuming we can't use Camilla. Some Astramon stories have been added. We now have a red dot alarm going off when expeditions are complete, which is pretty cool. Acquired Astramon not immediately appearing in the Astro Guide. That's pretty cool. And just a couple of other I guess quality of life updates, a couple of other things. Nothing super duper important here other than when choosing an option to continue battle when encountering exotic Astramons, the battle will continue even when encountering an exotic variant. So this will actually pause if you run into a variant exotic instead of just killing him, which is great. And yeah, the rest is just quality of life, pretty much. Nothing super duper amazing, but I'm super stoked to have Camilla here, even though it's only for 14 days. I do wish it was at least around 20, but it is what it is. We'll just have to see her stats tomorrow. Definitely stoked for the Wild Fang super evolution, because now Wild Fang is more meta than ever right now. Super duper excited for that, and hopefully both of these forms look as cool as they do in the photos. Again, I implore you, if you're a new player to the game, definitely try and get a light or dark mini Sarah, a light or dark Tina, a light or dark Tina, or a light and dark Camilla. At least one minimum. Evo 3. I don't care what type, at least one minimum, because you can get them on a Siphon set. Are they going to be the best mon in the world? No, but one Wave Clear on the Siphon set is way better than zero. Way better than zero. But that's pretty much it for the video, you guys. Definitely leave a comment below what you guys are excited for. How'd you guys do with the Knuckles event? Because I got pure just garbage from the jackpot as always, but it's alright, man, because at the end of the day, it's just a game. And at the end of the day, you guys, my name's Eileo. And thank you guys for watching. Peace out.